What's good? What's good? What's good, my people? Once again, we in here. We kicking it. But today is gonna be a little different, man. You know me? We just gonna kick it today. You feel me, yo? We just gonna kick it today. Kick it about sacrifice. I don't think a lot of people get a lot of understanding what this really is. Because people think that sacrifice is just in a bad way sometimes. You know what I mean? But sacrifice comes in good ways too. You know, um, things is funny out here in the world. So you just tend to sometimes you tend to kick back and just kick it, man, and want to you want to motivate some people, man. And it's a real cool world out here, man. Uh, I've done my share of things, man. You know what I mean? I've really done my share of things, man. Like to the point, man, where I just want to help the youth, and I don't want nobody to go through what I went through, man. Me and my peoples, man. You know what I mean? It was rough, man. I'm from 40th, 7th and 8th, Harlem. It's my block right here. It look good now. It look kind of good now, but y'all came from nothing, y'all. Facts. Feel me, man? I didn't have that family that that had somebody with some money in the family, at least one person. You feel me? I, people ask me why I go hard. They oh, why you go so hard, man? Like it's real out here, y'all. I sacrificed so much shit, man. Seriously, man. I lost so many people, man. I lost so many people that I need to talk to right now, man. Sometimes, to be honest with you, making it through all this shit is not good, man. Like, at times, sometimes it be so much bullshit, man. Sometimes you like, man, this shit is bullshit, man. Cause you've been through transitions in life and you seen the shit the way it used to be and how it is now. It used to be really fucked up back in the days, like gloomy. You know what I mean? The streets used to be dark, like we can go on for days, man. They just didn't give a fuck about us, man. They actually care about y'all today, man. They got, a lot of things out here to help, you know what I mean? But man, when I tell y'all, man, been through a lot, and like god damn, man. You know what I mean, man? That's my brother Trail, my nigga Stephon. That's my man, that's my boy right there, Spice. That's my boy, man. That's my cousin Maine and my uncle Leonard. And that's Tone in the middle. Yo, this shit is real, man. For real, man. This should be bothering me sometime, man. I'm telling you, man, like it be a lot going on, man. And you sacrifice this shit and you pull through all this shit. You hear me? That's how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be real. It's supposed to be rough. You're supposed to get everything out of it. You understand what I mean? Don't leave nothing unturned. If you want to come at me with the bullshit, bring all the bullshit to me. Bring me everything, man. Don't hold back. Cause I'm not gonna hold back. Like I came from nothing. Anytime you attack me, I feel like my life is threatened. That's why I don't bother people. You understand what I'm saying? That's why you shouldn't bother people, man. You never know when somebody is you you never know somebody all. You know what I mean? Like you really never know somebody all, man. And you need to just sometimes just be easy out here, man, and just because people go away, man, and you miss people, man. Telling you, man. It's my brothers right here, man. It's five of us. It'll always be five of us. You get what I'm saying? That's my brother Trell in the middle, man. My brother committed suicide. It's all right though. I mean, some man slayed up there. You know what I mean? But you just live your life for, you know, what you live your life for, which everybody should, because things change, you know, as they go on. You know, loved ones change, situations change. You know what I mean? It's just endurance and, you know, perseverance through all this shit that you got to go through, man. If you wanna be here, you know. And I say that, and I say that with conviction. If you want to be here, because some people don't want to be here. You know, it knocked on my door in my family with my brother because he committed suicide. You know, I don't understand it to the day, but I got an understanding of it. I just don't understand it. You know, it's a hard thing to swallow. I mean, you know, it make you it make you cold hearted, man. My life was rough, man. It was the best that I could make it be, man. But I'm not supposed to be here right now. Like I know that for a fact, and that's why I always say God is the glory because He got me here, and I mean, this isn't nobody but the glory of God that got me here. There's no way in the world I've made it this long. And this is why I go so hard. Because I don't know why I'm still here. I really don't. I wake up every day and I try to figure it out, but I don't really know why I'm still here. I can tell you one thing though. I sacrifice. Boy. Yeah, man, yeah. And I don't take nothing back. I would never you know, I would never go back to do it again. Because much as I sacrifice, much as I help people, much as people help me, much as the trials and tribulations that you go into these streets, you know, a lot of people get on these mics and they talk about, you know, the weekend stuff and all that. I like to talk about the stuff that's on Monday morning, you know, Tuesday morning, you know, when shit is really real. When you trying to get to work, you know what I mean? You got this money, you trying to eat things out. You know what I mean? It's just a lot going on, man. You know, I grew up in New York City, y'all. It's just in Harlem. It's just a whole lot. Yeah, too much. And you know, coming in through transitions in life, you know what I mean? Like you got like fads of clothes. You know, like fads of clothes. That's like life too. You know, you go through transitions in life. It's different stages. Like it's not the age thing. Not as you go older. I'm talking about situation things in the street that makes the street, that makes part of your life and part of your come up. It's things that go on in the street that make part of your life. Like you live with it. So you either be this or you be that. Like you be a good person in the street or you be a bad person or you be somebody in the middle. Somebody down with gangs, somebody that's not down with gangs. You believe in this, they believe in that. There's a lot of things going on, you know, and but transitioning is like a good example of transition. Like, you know, when we was younger, it was still shimmery involved. You understand me? We used to get our girl, man, and we used to really rock out with them. Walk, hold hands, pick them up from school, you know, take them to lunch, come to their house, talk to them while they're in the window, call them on the phone, go to sleep. Like it was hard, but it was real love, and that was the difference. See, we gave it up again, y'all. We gave up being easy, and it took the love out. It ain't no more love in these streets, man. That's real, and that shit hurt me. Seriously, that really hurt. There's no love in these streets, man. rough as this shit was before, rough as it was coming up in the 80s and 90s, and I was young in the 70s, but how rough it was. But it was the love that was in the street was just crazy, man. The love was crazy. No babies could be walking around at no certain time of night. You couldn't do none of that. You couldn't have those 16-year-old boys inside the club with fake IDs. Nobody can go for that shit. You had to be extremely special to get in the club as a young dude. Like you had to really, and your mama had to be somebody. And you just ain't going in there on a regular basis like that's your club. People respect that shit before, man. There's no respect. That's why there's a lot of killing in the club. Because you got a bunch of kids in here with a bunch of grown men. And I don't mind you 21, but you said a kid, you didn't learn anything, man. You don't do nothing, man. You know, it's no sacrifice today, man. They don't sacrifice nothing to gain anything, man. You got to get rid of some things in order to get to the next level. Sometimes God is the glory. God is the glory all the time. And God will remove people that's not supposed to be with you to go to the next level. He will. Facts. Stop doubting him because he will. I'm such a firm believer of this, man. I'm telling you, man. That's why I don't walk and do people wrong. That's why I don't try my best not to do. I did all the fucking wrong I'm gonna do in my life. I'm not doing no more wrong to nobody. Period. I'm not hurting my people no more, man. I'm just not doing that shit. Man. Yo, seriously, business though? Oh yeah. It's cool. Because we're here for a reason. For all my peoples, man. We here for a reason. And we still be we here for a reason. It doesn't matter how hard it is, it doesn't matter how good it is. But we here for a reason. When we figure that out, it'll make things better. You know, people try to figure out positioning. We should really start figuring out our reason for being here. And maybe our reason is not what we doing. You know, I'm a firm believer that, you know, it's probably not what we doing. We could love what we doing, but that's probably not the reason why we here. And I think that that's kind of like the way the world be bugging out, going to war and having fun because I think people play positioning too much. And I don't think they understand about reasoning. If we get a reason for doing whatever we do, man, we might think a little bit and we might just chill out. When you've been through a lot of shit in your life, I'm talking about from every scale, man, that was available to you. I don't know how it feel to be in an army and, watch your soldiers die that you went to war with and all that. But I do know how that feel because I was in the army in the street and I had my soldiers and I watched them die. Some of them we watched die. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, we seen people bleed out. Don't got to be in the army to see that. I've seen people stabbed up, raped, and anything that can possibly go on. I've seen that shit in the streets of New York, Harlem, New York City. Believe it or not, we used to go to school, man, in the morning time. We have to step over bodies, man. The dope fiends in the street, we don't know if they dead or not. And you come back and they be dead. They be dead people in our building. You know what I mean? For like weeks. You should smell a smell. You ever woke up and smell a smell of dead people in your building? I'm talking about seriously. You getting up going to school, you smell dead. You don't even know what the smell is. You think it's a dead rat. You used to that. Your pain run deep, man. You know what I mean? Pain run deep, man. And you do things in the hood to survive. You know what I mean? You do a lot of things in the hood to survive. My brother up there, my brother Trail, man, listen, man. That's Fat Boy. Big Trail. We'll get on him another day, man. But that's my man Slade up there, man. You know what I mean? My man Slade right there, man. That's my guy, man. And let me tell you a story about me and Slade, right? That's funny that in the street, we still on the same block. We the same kind of dude, you know what I mean? Run around getting chicks, fly, and all that. And that was my nemesis in the street. Me and Slade go at each other all the time. We younger, we fuck the same girls. Yo, you fucked up, I'm going to fuck her, or this and that. I see you with her, then I'm back, I'm going to get her. Everything was a competition. You know what I mean? That's why these kids today is just whack. But everything was a competition. You know what I mean? So me and Slay used to go at it all the time, like with through girls, beef all the time, through bitches. That's why that's why I know this shit today, because we did this shit, but we did it as fun and competition. You're doing it today to kill each other. We didn't try to kill each other for no girls. We all playing. The cats and the mouses is playing. You know, we all playing. The cats ain't just playing. The mouses ain't just playing. Everybody playing. You feel me? Everybody playing. And this is real, man. It's like in the street, cops and robbers. You got the cops, you got the robbers. Everybody playing the game. Sometimes you're gonna get hit, sometimes you're not. You don't gotta tell and snitch and all that. That's all that shit that fuck the game up, man. All that ratting and all that fuck the game, all that emotional shit. It's a game, man. It's a cat and mouse game at the end of the day. What you going for, somebody else is going for. You know, the best man win, the best female win, the best one that play you win, the best one that fake you win. This shit is no rules, man. There's no rules to this shit. You sacrifice some shit and you gotta move on. Sometimes you gotta sacrifice, man. Y'all seen that movie? What was that movie with Triple Threat? With the new movie Triple Threat, when they ran with all that money and took more money than they can handle, and they had to start sacrificing on the way. They had to start throwing real money away. They had to start sacrificing, end up with one bag of peace. They took too much. You gotta sacrifice in life. You know what I mean? It's a good way you sacrifice. Sometimes things are sacrificed for you. And that's when God comes. He will remove somebody from you that's not supposed to be there, because God know what you're gonna do tomorrow. You don't. God know if you're gonna be here tomorrow. You don't. God knows what kind of gift He gonna give you on April 15th. You don't, and you never will know. You just got to move in the right path at a certain point. You can move crooked. You can do all that. God doors is always open though. You can do you. If you think He don't see what you're doing and know the kind of person you is, why you doing it? Stop. There's a reason why. You know, I believe if there's a reason why you died, there's a reason why people is here. Cause like they say, if God is the one that can call the switch, He ain't calling the switch on a lot of people for a reason. I think people need to really find themselves. Cause I'm really trying to find myself. You understand what I'm saying? So I open up business behind business, business behind business. I stay busy. Cause my leisure time is bad for me. I don't know about other people's leisure time. I had a female friend tell me today, like, you don't do nothing. You don't go nowhere. You don't do none of that and this and that. And my response was, you should ask me the kind of person that I am first, and then ask me why I don't do things, because maybe I'm not the kind of person that just be wanting to be outside or just moving around just to be moving around. There's a lot of shit going on out there. I did all that already. I've been outside already every day from sun up to sundown and didn't even come in the house. This is when it was available. It's not available today. You go outside today and get in a bunch of bullshit. You ain't got nothing to do with it. All these cameras and shit going on. You can walk in the store, the police can run up on you and say you did something that you didn't even do. But that's people that like to be outside. See, I don't like to be outside. You know, there's a lot of stray bullets out there now, weird robberies, just random shit going on in supermarkets and schools and laundromats. I don't like to be around people now. I don't know what nobody's gonna do. If I go to the laundry, I'm going to go to the laundry. I'm getting the hell out of there. I'm not even sitting in there while my clothes is being washed. I'm in my car, driving around. I come back. Somebody steal my clothes. Fuck it. Nobody gonna come in here and decide to shoot the laundromat up because somebody took your clothes. Because that's the attitude they got today. It's just different. So the way I move from my predecessors. I don't move about the way y'all move today. I move by what got me here today. And what got me here today is being by myself, minding my business, taking care of my shit. You know what I mean? Staying the financer that I am. Because as long as I'm a financer, I'm never going to be a leech. So I don't really have to hear a lot of things that people say because they don't pay my bills. You understand what I mean? There's nothing disrespect. But quite sure, get anybody in this world that pay all their bills, their attitude change. Nobody can tell them nothing. I don't care if your bills is backed up or not. It's just the way of the world. It's nothing wrong with it. It's called growth and development, man. You want to say evolution, growth and development, man. You got to worry about you. You can't make nobody better if you fucked up. You can't make nobody better if you think some way and think you can't do that. That's bad. That's just bad. That's just bad plague. That's just bad shit you pushing out there. And you trying to disguise it as good shit. You like these rappers out here today, man, when they do this bullshit. You gotta stop this, man. We got to get right. Y'all don't see the world. This shit is fucked up, man. Damn, man. You can't trust nobody. Brothers, I mean, this shit is just fucked up today, man. Like, and I understand that y'all don't know about how it was. If you like 30 years or younger, you don't know how this shit was, man. This shit was all right, y'all. Without all this shit, without all this internet shit and all that, it was all right. And we can still do good with the internet, but we just fuck it up, man, as people. We just fuck it up, man. We do things wrong. We take the drugs and get everybody rich and use all the drugs, and they work with that, take our kids and families and separate them and all that. But we can't take the technology and do the good thing with it. We take the technology, we do all bad with it. We do all bad with the technology. Shit is weird, man. Like we don't do no good with it. I mean, I can understand there's some good and bad and everything, but we don't do no good with this shit, man. This shit, everything you touch now, fuck you around. You know what I mean? It's just weird, man. So I just try to get my people and educate my people. Like, yo, you gotta really understand what's going on, man. They gonna take all this shit, y'all. It's about ownership, man. Sacrifice this shit, man. It's about ownership, man. Sacrifice the club, sacrifice the bottles, sacrifice the clothes, sacrifice that shit for a minute, man. It ain't going nowhere. Yo, I'm telling you from somebody that been here, man. That shit ain't going nowhere. That shit was here when I was a kid. I'm telling you, man, that shit ain't going nowhere. And this is the dude that taught me this, man, at a very, very young age. Not at this age. This my man D. If it wasn't for this man, I would have never last in this shit. Never, ever, ever. Not the game. This is the game we was in. This is 14 years old, 15 years old. And my man, I would have never lasted this long, y'all. I would have never. My style, the way I am, this is the guy I came from. This is why I'm quiet. This is why I be the way I be. This guy right here. Facts. 100% facts. That's my man there. That's my guy. That's the beginning. That's the seed. You understand what I mean? And a lot of people don't got that today. That's why they crash out so young. They don't got nobody pulling their coat. You know what I mean? Because they know everything, man. You understand what I mean? Because they know everything, man. They don't know about sacrifice. They don't know about perseverance. They know about crashing out. They know about getting high. They know about busting bottles in the club and doing all that shit and on the internet. They know all that. They know about telling crimes on the internet, going to jail. That shit hurt me to my heart when I see these 16, 17-year-old boys getting life. I've never seen as many boys get life in the world. You know what I mean? They be getting life, 16, 17. You got young girls out here. You look at TikTok, y'all got views and all that, man, but yo, this is people life, y'all. This ain't about views. People is really dying. Like, they really dying, though. You know what I mean? Like, for real, for real. It's not like fake funerals. I haven't seen a fake funeral yet. These funerals is real as hell. I haven't seen a fake funeral yet. I ain't seen nobody. I seen them fake everything. I ain't seen a motherfucker fake a funeral yet. But because of all those, this is real. All of them. I haven't said hi and bye to so many young motherfuckers before in the entirety of my life. Because you gotta understand something. There was respect back in the days in the drug game. There's no respect now. You can get a 12-year-old nigga to be hustling right now, and you don't care. You just want to put him in front of you so you don't go to jail. And that's foul. That's so foul. It don't make no sense. However, I'm saying that to say this is that, see, back in the days, you could have wanted anything that you wanted to do. Nobody let you touch no drugs. You could go to the store and do all that. It was a perceived like it wasn't like it is today, and it's really bad, man. So my thing to my peoples, man, and I want my peoples to know is the sacrifice, man. Sacrifice. And then I get to the next part. The first step is sacrifice. Just just be willing to sacrifice something for something else. Replacement. Sacrifice is not like I'm not talking about sacrificing a lamb. I'm not talking about throw somebody out in a fire and to save yourself. That's not the kind of sacrificial lamb I'm talking about. I'm talking about self-perseverance. Self-perseverance. That's what I'm talking about. You sacrifice things so you can stay right. You have to remove things out of your life, or you have to put things in your life and sacrifice this. You have to sacrifice the club and get a double job if you say you need more money. You got to sacrifice, going to happy hour opposed to sitting there doing your work. You got to sacrifice getting up and going to do something and make your body feel that you're going to do it to see if it like it, to sacrifice what you're not doing, to sacrifice, sitting on the couch, or sacrifice being on your phone, because it's so easy to be unmotivated today, because it's so easy to be motivated about bullshit. So it's easy to be unmotivated about something that you want to do because you don't understand how healthy you is to the bullshit. Like, that's healthy to you because you making your body want the bullshit to be sourced by bullshit, because people listen to bullshit and they go with the narrative, and y'all really don't understand that. You might as well just take a blunt and give it to a baby and let him smoke before he get the knowledge of even understanding that it's bad for him. This is what's really going on today, man. There's nobody telling nobody putting nobody coat. And when you try to put somebody coat, they're not listening because they so into the bullshit. It's just like it's an algorithm that you just run around. It's a weird thing, but it's real. This when we was kids, yo. Oh boy, I could tell you this picture, boy. This is a deep ass picture here, boy. Uh, 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 uh. Mm. This is a deep one here, kid. But this is me right here in the middle, right here with the white on, right here. About a little light skinned nigga named Mike Suey. This is Lou Sims right here. Who is this? Dat? That's I think this Rich Dice. I think this is Tom Pete Tom. This Tom Pete Tom. That look like Seth. Let me see. Yep, that's Seth. Oh no, this is Pop. Oh my fucking god, that's Pop. Where the mother? Who the fuck is this right here? This Pop, Seth, Suey, Lou, me, P Tom. Is that Rich Dice? I don't think that's Rich Dice. Who the fuck is that? This is they roll with Pop, I think. I forgot his name. But yeah, man. But this is, oh my god, man. A lot of these people is gone. A lot of people in jail came home. It's just crazy. But let's sacrifice, y'all. Let's stick to that, man. You know what I mean? Let's sacrifice, man, and get it right, y'all. We sacrifice something and get it right, y'all. For real. Peace it out, man. Oster40.